couple a couple more followers on YouTube, which is pretty cool to see. I've had more growth on YouTube in the last couple weeks than I've had in the last year, because YouTube is not pushing out crafting content at all unless you're already an established YouTuber. They're still pushing out, people like Stutson and Bill making stuff and buoi and stuff like that. That's about it, you know, guys like that. Of course, that's not all of them. There are YouTubers that are getting tens of thousands of views for just even the most basic crafting stuff, which I don't really understand, but it is what it is. I don't think people watch these YouTubers for enriching their crafting life. They're just kind of background noise or something, because I'm not sure why these guys are getting this huge amount of views for just the most basic kind of content. It's like, here's something I was able to throw together in a week. We were talking about this on stream yesterday, and I think with Feral Moon, and Feral Moon seems to think that it has more to do with the consistency of uploading videos than the quality of those videos, as far as YouTube recommending it and stuff. So it's probably a good point. But also, people like Stutson, does not put out a video very often, but he has such a loyal following. But his stuff is amazing, so no shade on him for sure. This was always my favorite Duran Duran song. This is from a James Bond movie. The song and the movie is called View to a Kill. And again, no shade on those other YouTubers and the success that they have. I just don't. I don't understand why. You know, uh, People like there's a YouTuber, Danny's Recreational Space, who's doing some of the best crafting, some of the best scratch building anyway on the internet, and is not getting any views. His his videos are super entertaining, and the quality of his crafting is amazing, but still, nothing. But I'll get off my horse. I feel like I'm going on and on about that. But y'all aren't chatting, so I'm just kind of riffing over here. So I'm talking about what is on my mind. And after watching yesterday's stream, or at least watching part of it on the VOD, we were talking about this yesterday, so it's back into the forefront of my mind. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm thinking this weekend I'll probably spend some time researching the affiliate program and go to affiliate mode, which means we will get some commercials. And I just hate to do that to people. So that's been my main thing about not going affiliate, even though commercials are part of the, it's part of the Twitch landscape. It's like anyone who's watching videos is used to watching pre-rolls and fairly regular commercials. But I'm going to learn how to run commercials, while I'm on break and stuff. So hopefully it won't be too bad, but I'm about ready. And then now that Bug Boy hooked me up with something I can use for a sticker, an emote, I really want to use it. I think that more than anything is why I'm doing it. Also, I think, to be honest, Mrs. Redx will kind of be more into, or not into, but more less skeptical about this whole Twitch streaming thing. If there's even $1 coming in, not to say that she's all about money, but she is definitely a capitalist, and seeing dollars coming in would definitely give me a bunch of leeway with her as far as this stuff goes. Yesterday I bailed. Was it yesterday? No, I guess it was Sunday. I bailed out of the stream pretty abruptly because I was doing it in the morning when she was asleep. And then once she sent me a text message that she was up, I was immediately like, bye, gotta go. But I think if, I showed her that any kind of money could come in this way, and I'm not talking about trying to make money off y'all. I'm just, I think you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't need to over explain it, but I think she'll be a little bit more, oh, well, stay on, or don't just bail when you're streaming, finish up and do a raid and stuff. Try to grow your channel and all these kind of things, which, I think she wants to think that that's how she is, but I'm not really getting that vibe off of her, that's exactly how she feels about it. I think she thinks it's kind of a hobby and just kind of something that is taken away from our time together, even though it hasn't taken away any time from us together. At least not yet, but I think she'll feel a lot better about it if I got that affiliate going. Okay, we're nearing the finish line here. I've done 5 of the 6 dice. Just doing a quick touch up on this 8. So here's the hard one. This is the 20-sided YouTube channel. And it's not so much that there's so many sides, it's just that, like, with, like, say the 8-sided, it's a real sharp corner. Whereas with this, it's a less of an angle and not so sharp. So I think it's going to go a little bit harder. And I think as I'm turning it around in my hands, I'm going to be wiping off a lot more paint than I was on the other dice. So I may have to do a lot more retouching, but we'll see. Now, you know, this is going pretty well, actually. See? I know I keep saying it, but thank you, lurkers. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate you guys. If anything was going on in chat, I probably wouldn't be throwing that out there, but I keep thinking, oh man, everyone's gone. And then I look up and I see my viewer count and you guys are hanging with me. So it's pretty dope. This brush is getting pretty dried out. I'm going to go ahead and clean that off and kind of reset. That's the trick with dry brushing. You got a dry brush and it dries out. Okay. So same thing, I'm just kind of rotating it up against the edge and you can kind of see the white coming out of it right now. I'm not going to go crazy with it, and then I'll just dry this off in the middle of the napkin here. The kitchen roll, the paper towel. And I still have a fair amount of white in the pot. Let's go close up, you can see it. Yeah, see that little ridge right there? That's all fresh paint. So I'm just reloading the brush. As much as I can without going crazy with it, because I'll be wiping all of it off right here, right now. Okay, so just going, since I know that this paint is real fresh, I'm going to go very gently. Once I get some of this excess paint off, I'll have to push a little harder, but right now, like you can see, I just did that 14 outline very quickly. But once the paint on the brush starts to dry out a little bit, it'll be a little bit more of a process. If anyone's wondering, this is Oingo Boingo. It's a big band from Los Angeles. They were huge in the 80s locally, but they never really hit internationally or even all of America. Their biggest song was probably Dead Man's Party. It's a dead man's party. And also they had a song called Weird Science, which they used for the Weird Science movie. And the lead singer is Danny Elfman, who does a huge amount of movie scores and stuff. He was the voice of Jack Skellington in the Nightmare Before Christmas. He had a rock band, and they were pretty fucking awesome. But I don't know that anyone that isn't from Los Angeles really knows who they are. Maybe they do. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Let's go close-up mode, see how it is. Just that outline, it's adding a lot. Okay, well, I would say dry brushing done. Let me just pull the other dice over and see if there's anything that needs a touch up. We still have a little bit of paint left in the pot. Yeah, this brush is pretty dried out. This little bit of extra I'm trying to add here is not transferring. Oh, that was a little better right there. Must have been a little bit of paint up towards the tip of the brush. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, everybody. I'm done. Okay. No more purple dice. That is the end of that. I'm very excited. Does it seem like I'm excited? I feel pretty excited. Oh, I also feel like my hair is going crazy. Getting a haircut on Thursday or Friday, so if you tune in after that, you're going to see a whole different dude. PYT. All right. Let's see. How far did we make it today? Hour and 46. It says on Twitch stats. Almost thinking about calling it. I don't really feel like getting into anything else, and it hasn't been super crazy up in chat. I mean, like I said, I appreciate you lurkers, but I also like to talk to people, and you guys haven't been crazy with it today, which is fine. It's absolutely fine, but I'm thinking about calling it. There's some housework I should be doing, and I have to do an application for our disaster relief here in the States. It's an organization called FEMA. We had some damage from a hurricane that came through the Gulf Coast, which is where I live, a few weeks back, and applications are open to submit claims, get a little bit of help from the federal government to fix some things, which would be very nice, because that hurricane was pretty bad. It was kind of fun, though, in a way, going through a hurricane in an apartment as opposed to a house where, even though we had damage, it was just kind of like, the stuff on our porch got wrecked and we lost a bunch of food. When the power went out, the fridge stuff and the freezer stuff got ruined. But that's enough to make a claim on, so we're going to make that claim. Okay. There we go. All right, everyone. I guess I'll go ahead and call it there. Thank you for hanging with me. That was fun. Next stream, no dice. No dice. We are going to be doing some scratch building. Like I said earlier, I took apart a sewing machine, and we're going to start making a robot out of the parts. This was the last one I made. Oh, wrong camera. This little guy. Last little robot I made like that. I took apart a desk fan, and I used the parts I got from the desk fan to make this guy. So not a lot of parts with a desk fan, but with a sewing machine there was a lot there. So I think we're going to be able to make something pretty cool. But this guy's cool too. You got his little wings, his little purse. Little arms move, his little head, body move. Just different stuff. So we're going to be starting that. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and I guess we'll take a look at raids. Kind of hate to raid with only 3 other people, but what the fuck? I know if I got a 3-person raid, I would be excited. So let's see, who do we got here? Let's reset. So Leviathan is on, and co-op, rando stream, playing Legend of Zelda. That didn't sound very good. Zebra acrylics design, green bookshelf art. So that looks pretty interesting what they're up to. Cosmic Papa is on as well. We rated him the other day, so I guess we'll go to Zebra Acrylics Designs. Let's see if I can do the raid from here. Oh no, this will be chatting into their chat. I can't do it there. We're gonna have to do it from over here. Okay, so / zebra. And I think it's all underscores. Let's get out of that. We'll go back. Yep, zebra underscore. I can barely see the computer from where I'm sitting. And I almost just knocked the paint water all over my mouse. Let's see, so we're gonna do raid zebra underscore. Oh, you don't spell zebra with a V, do you? Z-E-B-R-A. Zebra. Acrylics. A-C-R-Y-L-I-C-S underscore. D-I-S-G-E. Yep, D-E-S-I-G-N-S. Okay, there we go. Okay, raid's been created. Again, thank you all for hanging with me today. And I will see you next time. I think I'll probably take tomorrow off, but I think I'll be streaming again on Thursday. And let me go ahead and pull out of this. There I am. Thank you. Thank you all. I really appreciate everyone coming in. I'm just getting set up on my phone here. I just turned off the Bluetooth so I can't hear the music, and I'm putting it in on my phone. on my phone. Okay, let's see. All right, we're about halfway through the timer. I think that'll be just enough time to get over there and sit through a pre-roll. Okay, thank you. Thank you all for hanging with me today, and we will see you soon. 10, 9, 8. Yep, we're on our way. I love y'all, and keep Craft Red X crafting.